What timing? That's lovely. It'll pick it up in a sec. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I was gross yesterday. I still haven't showered since. I am beyond stinky. We about to be all up in here, hot as balls. All right, that's what we're doing. The idea? Doing our best. Pop and smoke. Yeah, I've done next to nothing, so I'm pretty thinking. And I've enjoyed not doing anything today. I definitely stayed up way too late playing games with friends, and then I played some Baldur's Gate. I'm bumming around the Moonrise Towers for the moment. I need to make sure I know what all of my quests are and how I can get everybody safe before finishing the last bit of the main plot. I think I can get a bunch of the prisoners out of there. I don't know why they went to the freaking shadow. Oh, they're trying to get to Baldur's Gate and it's on the other side. They didn't know. But wait, how would they not know? I don't understand. How do you take a trip to Baldur's Gate and not know about the thing? Halsin. Why didn't Halsin tell someone? Maybe it was said and it's too long ago for me to remember. I feel like that's really weird and stupid. That they allowed themselves to end up at the Last Light Inn when the Harpers know for a fact that they're going to be up against an undying lich. Well, I don't know if he's a lich, but his mechanics suggest he is somewhat lich-like. I don't think I don't suspect Ketheric Thorn. I'm stealth Moonrise. I haven't gone to Shadowfall. I don't suspect him to be a lich. I think he's a twist on lich mechanics. I think that it's probably going to be like his phylactery, so to speak, is going to be the Night Song, which is why those two seem to be coinciding. Whatever the Night Song is. I thought the Night Song was going to be some kind of like special bow, but that feels weird now that I know now that I know everyone suspects that is going to be a relic for his unending life. If he doesn't have it, how did they make that the thing? The mechanics behind this might not get explained, but it seems like it's a little dubious. But it's absolutely salvageable, and I'm not at the end, so it could become much better. That game seems to be popping off pretty good. I thought about removing Rogue from Will, because I have him as a warlock with 3-level rogue dip. But then I realized I was about to remove the biggest power point of the class, which is you get 2 attacks all with a sneak attack. So you do sneak attack for 3d8 plus 3 plus 2d6 as a level 3 rogue for the sneak attack because I'm using Shadow Blade. And then you also 3d8 plus 3 plus 2d8 thunder damage. Well, 1d8 thunder damage and 2d8 additional thunder damage if they move. So it makes him a chase down maniac because with Thief, he's going to have literal double dash. He can run 27 meters. No other archer's getting him. So he's the chase down specialist if we need him to run out there on his own. And he can also shoot. So if there's a big boss that needs some kind of special damage, force damage is rarely resisted. And I have Karlach as a rogue barbarian, which as a frenzy barbarian is kind of funny because you can always dash or you can always rage and then also frenzied strike, or you can there's just she has, but you can also do a frenzied throw, run up, double attack, frenzied strike. You could do so much with that. It has me considering doing things of a Wild Heart barbarian dip monk I think that's a really funny idea. Because you go up and you monk people, and then you just go whack, 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 and then you frenzy. Well, you rage, and now you take half damage, along with whatever armor class you can get from going dexterity, constitution, and wisdom all at the same time. If you can get 316s, you have at potentially even at level 2, you could go a AC of 19. So you'd have to go basically zeros everywhere else, which I probably would if I'm running this kind of a character. Run like 10 or 12 strength if you can get to 10, 12. But intelligence and charisma have to be full on dump stats. And you just run up and you have at least 2 rages. I can't remember if you get the third one at level 3 or 4. But if you go level 6 barbarian, you get a 4th rage. Which, big deal there. And another animal spirit you can use, which you could use for whatever you want. You could be running at fucking Mach 10. But I want that to be a primarily way of the open hand monk, which I need to check into what that would be as a one class thing. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas, having just checked out Baldur's Gate. I could see myself replaying it several times, but yeah, I've got a bit of a backlog. So I think it's going to be something that I have, like what Elden Ring has been for a while, where I just have a playthrough or 2 that I'm going at generally. If I can separate those playthroughs easily and not have to go through whatever list. Like one master list of saves would suck. I haven't really looked at that yet, because I'd like to have like a magic type and then a melee type going at the same time, depending on what kind of party composition and play style I want to have. I also do want to have 3 playthroughs. One where this one I'm romancing Shadowheart because I found the mod. But I also wouldn't mind going for a one where I romance Lizelle and another one where I romance Karlach. They're all awesome. I love the women in the game. I like Will a lot. I find Gale off-putting, if I'm being honest. I don't know. It's not that there's anything actually wrong with him, but I feel like he's forcing gallows humor in a way that I don't feel. He's trying too hard to be nice. I don't know. It's weird. I don't feel like I could properly describe, because trying too hard to be nice is like, it's not fair to him saying that, because I think he is genuinely just a nice person. Because he had to learn to be nice after his following. But let's see who else is in the game that I don't know about yet. I think Jaheira is well represented. I played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. She's in both of those games. If you listen to Karlach talk about how she saved Baldur's Gate from Sarevok, that's literally the plot of the first game. Which is probably why they went with that and not the one with John Irenicus. For the second Baldur's Gate, that was much more personal to the characters of Baldur's Gate 1. This is the thing that happened to them that was noteworthy for them, but was largely unknown to most of Faerun, whereas Sarevok was a major event. I have not met Minsk. I know he's in the game. I doubt I will even put him in the party, because dude, my party's really good. It's really, really good. I have a wide berth of damage types. I'm doing a lot of damage. There's good action economy. We're killing people. We're one-rounding people pretty regularly if it's not a boss type. I mean, even, like the moment I decided I believe in this squad and I'm not changing it was in the Waning Moon bar in the Shadowlands. That we had an enemy in front of us that was immune to the most average damage types. And I just stood in as a paladin, and the team just rocketed it down. Just rocked his shit. It was awesome. And then all the ads were dead, and I think halfway through mid-second round, and Will was circling around behind him to get a good angle, and he has double dash and can still use Warlock stuff. I could have him jump off even if I want to. He's very versatile as a damage dealer. It's actually another idea I had, of Warlock Monk. You need at least 5 levels of Warlock for this to work, but it would be like the Fiend Warlock, where you get the Charisma, and you would also add your the key points, because everything goes on a short rest. The key thing that drives this all together, that makes you able to run a Warlock up to level 9 on something like this, the Shadow Blade spell counts as a monk weapon. So you can hit with a Shadow Blade, and then also Flurry of Blows. So you don't seek melee combat. You can't wear armor. And you need Charisma on top of Wisdom, on top of Constitution for saving throws, on top of Dexterity for defense. You have a lot of stats you need, so you're going to be kind of squishy because you need the Charisma for your damage. You need one of the others, probably Constitution first, but Dexterity and or Wisdom are going to be pretty low. But if something gets close, you can still burst. You just whack, 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 and they're just done. You won't be able to bind a packed weapon, so maybe Dexterity instead of Wisdom. But you're just using the stuff to hit more and be able to dash for a bonus action if you need it. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could work. The one I'm actually gonna try and make happen this time, I don't think it's gonna be very good. I have a Blade Singer Wizard. I'm gonna give them Barbarian levels to 3 levels of Barbarian, because only getting 1 6th level spell slot is stupid. I hate it. So 3 levels of Wildheart Barbarian, so they take half damage because they can't wear armor. And I have something if I run out of spell slots. And I have that if I get like ambushed and I can't like easily get out, I just rage and I take half damage, and then I start poking people. I think that's a really good idea. But yeah, that game has me thinking of a lot of possibilities of how to approach problems in the game. Because you can always, if you need a Charisma character, Will is right there. And if you need a Rogue character, Asterion is right there. If you need a healer support mage type, Shadowheart is right there. Now, I would probably qualify as that monk as like a damage dealer. And I might just go no actual like direct Charisma character, just to see how these failures go. Which I think would be really fun. I get to see more combats that way. But on a first playthrough, I'm Paladin with 1 dip Warlock for Hexblade stuff. So I can double dip Charisma. Actually, I want to double check that I have everything where I need it real quick. Yeah, because that's really strong. I don't need to double spend these, even though at the moment where I have all the money in the world, I'm going Pin Badge instead of Double Throw. Well, and honestly, really, I don't need it. I use them a lot, but I don't see myself... Like, if I can bench before the final boss, I know who the final boss is. I should see if I've done the thing I need to do to get the ending real quick. And I've already seen a bunch of these endings. I haven't seen how, because I had to look this up to see how to do this. Oh, so the ending 2 is it's actually an ending, but then they just keep the game going? Like, why would you list that as an ending? Twisted Child is not something I'm doing. Mr. Mushroom. What the fuck? Where do you find him? Oh, Act 3 only, and you have to find him in all 7... Okay, we're not doing this. gonna do sister. Or the elder. Oh, right. This is. Where is it found? Okay, I'm glad I looked at this. I love that you can, like, give feints and hesitation moves with this crest. So I need to go... to... Oh. Alright, well, we're gonna see if I get it. Oh, is this not gonna happen? By mass rolled soul, brought boiled core stones, rage baked, fresh power explodes. Reshelled fresh for pilgrims fallen to contain ending. Oh! I don't know what the four are, but I will go. Hang on. I'm gonna see. They send me to the red memory. And I just want to make sure I'm getting the last thing. I just want to know. Oh. Okay. This is probably exactly what I'm... Okay, cool. I'm doing the right thing.
That's fine.
It is time, shamans. I have the hearts, enough is requested. Enough to build your spell, yes? Aye, we are ready. Still, it's a sad set you're holding there. Strength such as few as shall ever know. And all about the burn for father's sake. I'll warn you, old one. This first part might not be pleasant. We'll get you in there deep as needed. Now you've only to ready yourself for what comes after. Lie up on the dais and we'll begin. Oh, it puts me back on Hunter Crest, like beginning of game stuff. Ha! Guys, I'm rusty. I should have fought some stuff before I did this. almost like they give you a little challenge because it's challenging for her to bring up these memories. Oh.
How was your craft, child? Show it splendid, as only we can teach. Prove yourself more weaver and work.
Skill issue. Double skill issue. Oh man, I am really undercutting the gravitas of this cutscene. They put a secret in the red memory that would be like, we were going to tie you to a post and flog you. That's like Final Fantasy VII shit. A bunch of the best weapons in the game for those characters are in the last mission of the story, and if you complete the story mission and then look, they are locked away from you forever. And you have to restart the game if you wanted to do a 100% file. Huh. Stag Beetle. Oh, and this is all from the first game. She's got the red memory is how she could do nothing, and it was the Hollow Knight's destiny. She had to stand steward. I think.
Yes, sure.
Northern daughter. There whispers. Greater, grander. Weaver, guardian, queen. Those are their designs. Not yours. Certainly not mine.
This horror.
Only if you resist them. You might see it. Another home. Beyond. But to recall these words in time so far, will you even remember me, child? Could you?
Yes, sure.
Our mother, before the mask. Before I lay forever in duty. Well, I feel like that sense of duty she's getting from her mother is why she feels such negative emotions about the events of the original game. Because she feels as though it is her duty to protect. And yet, she could do nothing. Oh, the honeycomb. Oh.
Good. Better. Yet still will need to be fast. In time, they will comfort those who fear your nature, and those seeking to claim it. To survive our world, you must learn to sting, swift and sudden.
So by the example of heroes before her, she is finding the resolve to claim her own destiny, maybe? Is that what we're doing here? Because the metaphor of going deeper into the reserve of her memories as more and more cobwebs dredging up deeper memories seems correct. Are those the cursed branches from the witch crest? She thinks of as her curse, maybe? It's possible. Spider's child, for always you will think us harsh. You will think us uncaring, unrepentant. And so we must seem, for such is the cost of our wish.
Cadestre.
You are wrong, lady. I knew the wish and the price to achieve it, and now, across these many ages, I have only come to know it better.
Yanara.
Strength in mind, in care, in claw. Strength enough that I may live to see a world better than our own, or to craft a world as I desire. That was the wish of my mother, of my mentor, and of you. Indeed, Spider. So much pain you must have passed to speak our hope so simply. For her you become who knows clear our desire, and has seen full the darkness beneath our house. I would show you the gift. Witness of the first light, the only means we possess to resist that void which our family is forever linked. Reach forth, child grown strong, wrested from this remembrance, earn yourself free from our sad fate.
Obtained the destiny. What? Dive into the void and cut far and free. I was expecting the void to be even worse. when I came out of that, because all the snails are dead. Alright, best boy. One more ride. You're free to live your life without me. Or not. Maybe Hornet survives. I have doubts. Actually, there is one thing I might want to do. Because I know there's one last thingamadoober up at the top of the cradle. There's a final ability, but as I'm thinking about that, I really just don't even care enough to go get it. I just don't. I kind of just want this game to be done now. Yeah, let you do yet.
Buenera.
Samene. Rama.
We're gonna be using this stuff like crazy.
Regina Fora.
Purovara.
Sure. Wait, can I go down there? Because it was lava, though, right? So, can I go? We'll look down there. We'll look. Oh, that was it. Fuck. There. So wait, does that mean I have to go to the dive again? Because I thought that it was established as broken beyond repair, right? But if that's broken beyond repair, I'm not sure. To go down. Cross. So can we do that? Wait, did this get, what? I gotta talk to this guy, my bad. Miss, hello. I see you've survived. Somehow. Thought that last plunge must have been your end.
Fadastano.
It was not. I survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. For the diving boil's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you.
Aye, as you say, the bills old. And time has a way of breaking things, even as a fine forge as this. And see below. For its failure, I've been working hard at improving the design. Your last journey ended up being a valuable test.
Nesvir.
Good. That return path is long closed to me. And your bell is now needed again.
Again? Well, if you're game enough to try a second time, a shell shield's been fitted and the belt's like new. Better. If you're planning another descent, head down, holler, and I'll get you going. Let's go. Give us a Shaw. Okay, fine. So that's gonna expect like a or a Shaw. I mean, as a bench, it's all the same, right? Wait, what was the big thing here? They hit with the void and leave my soul out. I will get one more bench before Lace, so... I think the only thing I would even think about swapping would be the Sting Shard for Flint Slate, maybe? Maybe Delver's Drill, in case I do get above something and can... Yeah, let's try it. I mean, I'm not using the double up anymore, so... I do really love the foreboding. I had to get out of there really fast. Those things fucking suck. Ah, yes. Oh. I wonder if the Elegy of Emptiness gets something here. I love the way everything reacts to music in this game. Oh, whoops. Because it's so universal to every culture and everything that the words having some kind of power in that way feels right to me, at least. Okay, so for her in particular, that kind of doubt the attacks are gonna matter either, and the conch cutter is not gonna be very good. This actually might just not be the nail for the job. I might swap off later, but for now I'm leaving that. I'm gonna leave it the way it is, just for comfort.
Kyle, I hold the means to descend. Let us meet one final time and quell this black ruin of our making.
Who are you hoping you'll find down there, Spider? An ailing child in the Silk Star Beast? If so, I'm afraid you we may sorely disappoint. What waits below is me no longer.
Even if your shadow remains, to release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain.
My hold, even this moment. Surely terror hasn't suddenly claimed your hardened heart. Take the plunge, Spider. Join us in my drowning palace, and let oblivion swallow us all.
Oblivion may take you, child. My own life I shall not sacrifice. I've survived the fury of your land. I've borne its barbs and its blades, and I have seen the wonder behind its dangers. But always, child, I remain a daughter of Hallownest, and the void below all things, that darkness I will fear no longer.
That's sick. Brilliant metaphor for hope during crushing percussion. GMS is Grandmother Silk is the prisoner. Ooh, okay. I tossed right into her. I don't know if it was just because I got killed during a combo. Which actually I'm beginning to think Tax is actually just the most OP shit in the game. And Nail Master's Glory is not worth the space it holds. Maybe Druid's Eye? Because it's burning it out of me. So if I don't already have max when I have a hit, I will gain 1, it'll burn 2, but I get 1 back every other. So I guess it's like 3 instead of 4, I guess. I don't think the max is going to matter. I'm going to be using it. I could double the number of tacks on the floor, yeah. Yeah, we'll try that. I mean, I have like 10 billion of those. And I don't need the extra tool shards. Yeah, let me look up to see if this actually helps my defense. I'm Googling Magnetite Breach and Die Combo Silk Song. Wait for 30%. Oh, let's do this then and see it from the dice side. Yeah, it's not. So I need to actually, like, ignite with the flint slate as well. So it's the more hits you take, the more likely it is to proc before it procs. I like that. So it deals extra damage. And if I hit probably 5 times for her. It takes 3 ticks of burning damage. I do swing quick. I'm gonna do tax. I think tax is more consistent and will do more damage. Yeah, I think this is the right move for now. Like, I don't think this part it's trying to get through to somebody going through a crushing depression more than it is the depression of being the one with it yourself. God, I'm just not positioning myself well. Like, I love this. I'm loving the boss fight. I'm just playing like shit, so I can't actually fully enjoy it. I know that Architect is incorrect. It might be Hunter, could be the it. But I think Wanderer with the cross stitch is actually the correct move. She's really good at reading me. I almost got up to her. That was pretty risky. Yeah, it's okay. So I think I understand. For the longest time, I did not understand how this boss fight was working. I know it's not 100% on this, first of all, but I think it's based on positioning. When she takes her stance, you have roughly like almost a second. I want to say 0.8 seconds, where she will take stock of your position and attack accordingly. You have to. I think the idea is to position in between the two attacks she can do, and then God, I think you just got to go away when she takes that position, man. Like I'm sure there's a way to exploit it, but it happens so fast you can't guarantee you'll be in position to do that. So positioning defensively when she takes that, if you can, even if you can. That's the other thing. Is like you need to be expecting that shit. So her max attacks, I need to figure that out. Like, is it 3? I didn't have my double jump. I should have pogoed there. I did the same thing. I did the same thing. Okay, yeah, it's because she was mid-combo before. She will laugh. Okay, so I don't think Tax is doing as much as I was hoping. Maybe Flea Brew? You're at the end of the world. I'm going to start with Plasmium File. And then... I wish there was some kind of anti-void I could take. But it just really doesn't work that way. I don't even think that's a great idea that I just did. I think multi-injector is absolutely the correct too. The third one is the one I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it is Sawtooth Circlet. Maybe it's running some ads and taking a piss break and coming back with better ideas that way. But I really don't have anything else to do today in this, really. Maybe I'll call my dad after. That sounds good. Yeah, while I'm shaving the machine. Brush your teeth first, then do everything else while you're talking. Yeah, and then you have time. Okay, well, anyway, that's my personal thought myself, because let's hear. Yeah, so we're gonna run a 3-minute ad, which I wish I. Hold on, I'm gonna change something live. Don't do this, other streamers. Viewers and followers doesn't give me anything during the stream anyway. Oh. Okay. There we go. I don't want to do that. Get set up in 2K. Bit rate's already kind of, I don't know how well it's. It has been holding up somewhat good. Like, I see it kind of squiggling a little bit, but not enough for me to, like, think it's bad. I've heard 6,000 is, like, the best, but I'm gonna save. There we go. Pre-roll. Look at that shit, dude. So, yeah, anyway, I could have had the rad running while I was doing that shit. I don't know. I'm not this smart. Tap this button and I just never use it. Okay, well, you know, for anyone who actually does sub, which is like, I bet. I have. Oh wait, I didn't ever swap this back to something useful. I think I did. I am actually. Ooh, I need water. Fine. Yay. Shit. Oh shit. You know, a buddy of mine was saying that there was a guy on YouTube that would use a moment to say, wash your water bottle. I look at the thing I was drinking out of at work, realizing I hadn't washed it in a couple weeks at that time. And it's been a couple weeks now. So, yeah, I should probably make that like thing after cleaning the carpet. Yeah. Because it's another one of those, it'll take 10 seconds. Well, not 10 seconds, but you know what I mean. So I need to use this plasmium file more. I'm gonna try using the weighted belt, even though I've never used it. Here we go. All right. Got me with the fucking fake again. I'm so used to enemies having like predictable movesets. Because like let's say for example Elden Ring, where there's all these fates. I'm used to each wind up, even if there's two things, there's a solution to both options. I feel as though Lost Lace is breaking that rule. If there's a time to break a rule like that, it is the final boss. I'm not saying it's bad design. I'm not. I'm absolutely not saying that. But it's fucking with me. It's really making this difficult. Yeah. I'll cut through your despair as many times as I have to. I was too late hitting RB. Oh my god! Damn it! Oh, come on. She spawned directly under where I needed to land. And anyone who doesn't think this is the meaning of a represent, anyone who doesn't think this is not a words. Anyone who doesn't think this is a representation of cutting through despair with hope, it's called the Everbloom. Hope springs eternal. You're cutting through the despair of your friend, someone who doesn't deserve that struggle, to cleanse their void, bring them back to the light. It's a very clear metaphor. What if I think of it as a dance with her? I did not catch that she was about to hit me like that. Like, I literally did not catch a single idea of that. So, I may as well use the flea brew. Because I'm getting through phase 1 a little bit easier now. A little bit. If I can get 2 hits instead of 1 on these openings, I think it'll be worth it. So if it looks like she's letting down her guard, she's actually not. Good to know. I'm just struggling to read her right now. I did sleep a little bit short, so it's probably not the best case for my ability, but it's also just a hard boss. This will take some time. And honestly, having one boss take me an hour isn't going to be the end of the world. There's a boss to take you a minute. It should be the secret you know, the secret final boss. I doubt that. Oh. I was so disoriented by that up not hitting when I swung 3 times and none of them hit. I was so disoriented. I just didn't even think to get out of there. I wanted to get those couple of strikes because then I would have been thinking right. Thank you. Span you forever. Thank you. Man, I used to use Streamlabs like chat feature because you can have both in the same one, which kind of nice. But like I have a vertical screen now that I can put both as a box because like I don't have hardly any viewers. I mean, if anyone's even talking, listening right now. So, but like I can have both separate. So I can say, hey, on YouTube, your name. Hey, on Twitch, your name. I guess there could be a symbol you could put on there for each one being combined, but like, Keeping the chat separate means that every viewer's experience I could like kind of gauge no matter where you are. And I do believe one of the other themes of this is absolutely sisterhood, because you were the actual biological daughter, but she was made out of her silk. So I actually also biological. Just born different ways, but still sisters. adjusted her angle. Good to know. Counter the counter, let's go. I needed to go the other way. You got me. Wait, I hit X? Maybe I was too late? That didn't feel good. Because if I hit that one, I wanted to send her to the next phase, heal, and then smack her a bunch of times. Maybe I should just heal ahead of time for that. I think that might actually make more sense. Fell for my trap card. I didn't attack in time. I don't know if I could have. I was just too late on my counter. What? All that way up? Oh, I was invulnerable for my last damage I took. I hit our knee! That's bad. I needed to jump. So you can't just dash once. You really do need to, like, run for your fucking life when she does the thrust. Okay. It's information I've got now. I do love this boss fight for all the same reasons that I intentionally took a ball on first trying her on the first time you meet her in the early game, because this kind of duelists two unnamed, well, not unnamed, but two destinies intertwined fighting at the end of the world is very much, you know, like how Dark Souls 3 DLC ended with a Slave Knight Gale, which was absolutely Guts and you fighting at the end of the world. It was a great signature and period in Finn at that one, and I believe this is a very similar theming along with the themes of saving a loved one from their despair. It's really good. Huh, that looks like a grapple. Ah, the up jump. I needed to drop as she took her stance. I needed to drop so that I would be vulnerable, but above the threat range of her to do the ground. That's very different. It's very difficult. Ah, didn't read her right. I didn't need a dash. I dashed right into it. Yeah, I deserve that laugh. That one was funny. That ran right into her face. I'm not as good at this game as I am Souls games, but I do believe in myself to do this in less than 2 hours. So by the 3-hour mark, stream time, I believe I will defeat this boss. I don't think he's as hard as he. She is as difficult as Promised Consort, or Melania, or Bale, or I think he's maybe equal to Malachi. Nah, Malachi's worse. At least I gathered it. Alright. Doing some high knees, get my blood going again. Not get like you get letting myself settle into failure. Hold on to that little light, yo. We in that dark. We marching on this. Bring it, Lace. I knew that was the one too. I hit it! I hit the button! I countered too early. Now I've used all the mana I had to, I needed to flee through there. I was dead anyway. I did not have enough. Oh, wait, why is everything open? I did not have enough silk to heal. I was not going to last that long. I probably shouldn't have been using the flee through for that anyway. If I can kill her before the flea brew runs out, that would be ideal. Oh, was that a free hit? What? Damn it, I knew it too. Alright, that's phase 3 coming up. Oh. Fuck. That's fine. That's what that is. Is there another phase? I think there might be. Oh, the doors are opening themselves. Do I talk to her? No. Ultra jump. Are we just absorbing Grandmother Silk now? Oh, we're leaving her to the void so her children can live. put up. No way! Got some hips. So she cried? Oh, sister of the void, because you're also Hollow Knight's spiritual sister. Spiritual siblings. Okay. So is that the canon, like, considered the canon ending? So wait, is the Shade Lord... Yeah, okay. I understand. He took his own form and his own will. Okay. Sure, I'm just gonna look up what all the endings are. Sister of the Void is the intended structure of the late game post-credit scenes and epilogue. Oh. Through the darkness and dangers you persevere. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. Yeah, 88% in 50 hours. That's about right. Oh my god, 50 hours of stream time on this. Okay, so... I believe that... Okay, the Weaver Queen was my original ending that I got. It's hopeful, rebirth. Like, you're the new... Hornet becomes the new queen, and I think that's okay. That's a fine ending. I like that as an 90% ending, because it does leave some themes unanswered, like of community, like of sisterhood with Lace, of like everyone in this game seems to be like it's something like 80%. Anyone who's capable in some way is a woman, which didn't go unnoticed, and I'm not criticizing that, but I think it's a theme of a matriarchal society, and you're just becoming the next monarch, but there's all these women that were also hurt. And all these people overall, but women, I think this is very strongly I mean not strongly, but I do feel like there is a current sisterhood within the game. So I feel like it's good that way. And then fail sister to avoid or choose forfeit. I might go on YouTube and look up the all endings and talk about it a little bit, because I am not. Oh, avoid epilogue. Unlock ending 4 first. Complete purity questline. Choose embrace the corruption. And then passing of the age is the herald ending, and that's supposed to be the transcendent war rich. I kind of want to see what Redditors think of it, because I feel like hearing the most violent, what the fuck? Matter of fact, most, oh my god, vocal, not violent, most vocal subset of players that want to talk about it, whether they're just because they're Redditors or because they're just extra passionate about the game. I have been going, well, not have been, I did go to a lot of Helldivers subreddits to find out about the game, because I love that game. I might play it after this. We'll see. Well, you know, maybe for like an hour, like do like a one mission set, because I don't want to start anything new. Tomorrow we can do one of the other games I've got in the favorites list to check out. I planned on, after I beat this, I was going to make stream the way I get rid of like 4 of these. At least out of the favorites, or like, you know, I play it for a while. Like, Omelette You Cook is one that I might continue playing. I don't know. I think it got 5,000 reviews before it got its first negative. And that one was a meme, where he was like, I just want to feel different, so I gave it negative. This game's great. No one ending. Yeah, defeat the Radiance and the Black Egg. From the first game, I think this ending really, really sells out for that, because after defeating the Radiance, he splits out of his shell and his Void spirit goes to spend eternity with his siblings in the Void. I think that, yeah, in the Lord of Shade form, Team Cherry knows that only a certain percentage of players ever finish the Godmaster DLC. Some of them not even knowing that an ending is locked behind it. Ugh! Oh, the 50 boss rush had an ending locked? What the fuck? Okay, that's why they have one that's 100% essentially, where you have to find that character in 7 random places. Godmaster ends without Flower is thinkable, but only because we don't see the final consequences of the... Oh. Comfortably canon. Anything could have happened again. Optional Godhome mode. Start screen is the continuation. Since the Hollow Knight can still access the Dream Realm while bound. Perhaps the Knight could too. Alright, I think I want to look up videos of all the endings from Hollow Knight, and then of Silksong, and then I'll spend like an hour or 2 playing something else for a little bit, because, I mean, I could say I'm done, but I don't feel like I'm done. I feel like I want to do a little bit of something else. I do feel a little bit like, I'm free! Yeah, so let's see if there's any other epilogue stuff going on here. Okay, no epilogue. Yeah, not in the same way. Just click that, it's gone. But yeah, 50-hour game. I see So, like, also, as a final thought as to why I wasn't as thrilled with this game as I was with Hollow Knight, which honestly, Hollow Knight's even a 9 for me. I'm not, it's, a lot of people put it as 10, and if you say anything else, it's blasphemy. I don't agree. I just felt like for a 10, it has to be something that kept me at rapt attention for most of the game, at least. And Hollow Knight 1, I really wasn't hooked until the third area, and then I just really, really wanted to play it. So the that makes it a 9, because overall, obviously Hollow Knight, the first, Citadel of Song, Cradle, Abyss. Okay, so Surface, this is how it starts, and then Silk Song after you get to the deep something, the lava place. And then when you get to the Citadel, and then once you go to Act 3, and then this is once you've beaten the game, one of the first 2 endings. And this is Act 3. I'll leave it here. Okay. So yeah, I'm about to move this shit from favorites. And uninstall. It's gone. I am down to 13 games showing on my favorites. After I get through like the 3 of these games that are pretty quick, I'll be down to 10. I might throw another single player game that I don't think will take terribly long, just a shorter one as a palate cleanser before I do something that's actually more committal. I could just treat stream as the way I get through some of these story games that I've been wanting to play for a while. It'll bounce me around. That could be good. Because like I'm not going to play Crimson in order on my favorites list. I'll say yes or no whether I'll play it on stream. Baldur's Gate 3, no. If I played it, it would be multiplayer with other streamers. Yeah, you just missed the ending, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna put up a browser window. I could just put up. Hang on, let me do something here. Lost Place was actually a really good boss fight, by the way. I enjoyed it. So I'm gonna do something that I believe several streamers have said is insanity. Wait, what's backdrop? Oh, literally just the thing I have here. I think I'm gonna change this to my other determination. God, I'm so like deep in the Hollow Knight lore mentally right now. Undertale. The other Undertale wallpaper I've got. Maybe I could do that right now while I'm just chilling. I'm kind of cool off a little bit because it was like it took me something like 30 to 40 minutes to beat the final boss, but it was pretty intense boss fight. I was saying it earlier. I'll say it because you're here now. Grandmother Silk at the end of Act 2 was a good any percent final. Very thematic, very dramatic, but ultimately pretty easy. Lost Lace, on the other hand, as the secret final, awesome, just great, because it's all the duelists, the ideas of two duelists at the edge of the world, even into the deepest darkness beyond the edge of the world, fighting for the fate of it and of each other. Like, it's really cool. And there was some very strong themes of, like, you're diving into a literal pure darkness, the void, with a little white flower called the Everbloom that is fighting away the tentacles of darkness, trying to rip you apart, to get to your friend who's covered in the black stuff and is given up hope. If that's not bringing your little light of hope, you know, to quote Uncle Iroh, the thing that came to mind instantly was, in the darkest times, hope is something you give yourself, and that is the meaning of inner strength. Like, that metaphor was like batting me across the face, because that's 100% the tone personally. While she's, the real reason she's doing it, she doesn't, doors keep opening, it freaks me out every time. She doesn't want to see what happened in the events of Hollow Knight to happen again. I smell pizza. I'm again very distracted. Yeah, what was I oh yeah, I wanted to do this other completely unrelated thing purely for myself. Here we go. Whoa. Um, that's. I think it's because I set my stream to 1980, but it's actually a 4K. Yeah, I like that. Now I just need to get all these lines off of my shit. Okay, cool. It smells good. It smells really good. I'll grab it after stream. I took an Adderall. I don't need to eat. So let me get to. Okay, and then it looks like this doesn't have any other voiceover, which is good. I don't want these explained to me. I want to understand. Good, bad, secret, true, best, and death. Okay, now I'm gonna put in song, all endings. Okay, it looks like we got it, but I'm keeping this tab here too, so we're gonna do this. I wish my computer could do this ad stream, but this is like the bitrate fucking murderer as a video goes. So that has been ruled non-canon now, where the events of the first game if I don't think you ever played Hollow Knight 1. Do you care if I spoil? Because there's going to be a lot of spoilers on this portion. I just want to make sure I'm not ruining this for you if you're going to come back and play it. I don't think I ever remember you being a huge fan of No, okay. So the overarching conflict of Hollow Knight, the first, was that the Radiance, that orange stuff. Yeah, I didn't play. I didn't think it was your thing. The Radiance is a disease that is infesting everything and taking control of them, much like the Silk does in Silk Song. However, it's an idea of soul, and there's some kind of ethereal, like eldritch being called the Radiance that is trying to infest everything and drive everyone insane. And it's very played like it's not I Am Legend. This is bad. And it mutates them painfully and has brought about the end of civilization. So in that ending, in order to open the black egg that just closed around him, you have to kill the dreamers that are holding the Radiance in the Hollow Knight's dreams. And without them, Hollowness is doomed. There's only so long Hollow Knight's going to stay, and it'll be a lot shorter than the previous Hollow Knight was able to do. So that's the 90% ending where everything's fucked. Good job. Obtain the Void Heart Charm. I think this is doing part of the extra content, but not finishing it. Because here you're... Is it going to be the same except Hornet's there? Oh. Okay. So in the context of the first game, nothing's changed. I just want to click real quick. Come on. Okay. Come on. Without the Void Heart Charm. So this is just any percent you didn't find the extra content. Okay, so when Hornet intervenes, instead of hitting him a bunch of times like the last guy did, you use the Dream Nail to enter his dreams and fight this guy. And that's the Void Knight. The Shade Board. I don't remember this ending. Is this the one I got? Okay, so that one was... I think that is actually the ending I did get. Because the suggestion there is that the Hollow Knight was created, the protagonist. I think he's just the knight. Was created by experimentation with the Void by the White King. And there's just... those spirits you see are his siblings. Every one of his people that came before him that had been experimented on by the White King, but were judged failures and thrown underground as trash. This actually informs in this game why throughout Act 3, as bad as the Void Strand scene, Silksong, Moldmau. I'm just gonna call her Silksong because I hate the way people call him Sans Undertale. He's Sans Gangster. Fuck you. So Jill Silksong. I know her name's Hornet. Jill Silksong never calls the Void evil. She never calls it bad. She says it's dangerous, which Considering what we just saw, yeah, that's pretty dangerous. But it was preferable to the Radiance in that moment. I've never seen this ending because, Ben, you might know, I saw 53 boss rush and said, no, thank you. I'm good. Fuck off. I think that's what you have to do to get this ending, is you have to complete the entire Pantheon, and then the Absolute Radiance is, I believe, the last boss. Is there another one? Probably if you give the Delicate Flower. So I'm going to see these for the first time. Epilepsy warning, I guess. Jesus. Holy shit. So I think that one is not canon, because the only reason I think it might be canon is because that's the face of the Shade Lord flashed in the ending I just got in front of the Hollow Knight who took the form he had in the previous ending. So I think it's demonstrating he took the power of God home and then went to live with his family. But we'll see what happens here and see if this one's better. This is canon. Wait. Is this? Was Mr. Mushroom in the first game? Hold on. My God, he really was. You're kidding me. I never knew about this character. Oh, and they give it. Oh, they give the locations as riddles. Ew. Blech. Wait, what do I have to do to like start it? I'm not gonna do it, but like, you have to hit him with the nail so he turns around. Other damage does not affect him. To understand what he says, the Spore Shroom charm must be equipped. Otherwise, he speaks gibberish and does not move to the next. Like, oh, you have to do them in order. Ugh. Can you imagine if there was no? I have to imagine Team Cherry never makes this if there's no such thing as like Reddit or Wikipedia stuff. Like, because without these pictures and with the names of these regions, this is the first game. Oh, maybe this guy had nothing to do with the. Oh wait, no, he's in both games. That's wild. I never knew this character existed, and I'm kind of okay with that. What the fuck was that? Can you imagine if someone told you and you didn't know, like, oh, you got to find Mr. Mushroom. There's a super cool extra scene you get to see, and then you get that. Okay, so I believe I got endings A and D, I believe. So I think that last ending was canon because the flower that appears is the Everbloom. And she pulls it from a memory. However, that character that gives it to her, I believe, was a character from the first game. So she would have found it and brought it to you through your memory, the way that you get all the other parts by going into the memories of Farley. So this is the ending I got the first time. So I like that as an 90% ending a lot because what did that one website call it? Did they call it hopeful? Hang on. I'm not opening my history on stream. Y'all don't need to know. You wouldn't have seen anything because it's all Hollow Knight stuff. Literally going back to last night, it's all Baldur's Gate and yeah, there's nothing. Okay, good. I never forgot to go incognito. Let's see here. Gamer bring that. Let's see what they say. That one is supposed to be hopeful rebirth. I disagree. Because it doesn't. I like it because it leaves a lot of unanswered questions. Like the themes of freedom throughout the entire game are just unanswered. You're just the next monarch. And yes, for a while, Hornet may allow for freedom. But if someone's allowing you freedom, it's not freedom. You're just allowed to work for now. And she might, almost definitely in her old age, probably pull back on the choke chain. It doesn't change anything. It's not renewal. It's a renewal of the same. It's the status quo. So it's good as an 90% because it's supposed to make you go, wait, that after the first game, especially knowing there's multiple endings, much like the first game did that when you fucked it all up. This one, it's not all fucked up. It's just who's going to be the hero that stops Hornet? Is she going to become obsessed with Legacy later as well? And the whole sisterhood thing. She's still just a monarch that are all going to hate. Yeah, so there's just a lot of unanswered questions that make you want to play more. Like it did me. Wait, is it not doing the thing from the last one? Because I can explain. I believe this ending is if you win with the curse from the crying baby quest I did, that you get the cursed crest. You have to do the whole other quest to get rid of it. And until then, you can't heal unless you hit somebody with that heal. Actually, wait, no, you can't even heal because you're limited to 3 silk. You can never heal. You can't use silk skills. I don't believe it even gives you traps. It's really bad. The curse is actually pretty bad. I immediately wanted rid of it as soon as I just wanted it out of that and not have to hear that baby cry for the rest of my playtime, which was like 20 hours. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. That's it. Man, I'm glad I didn't go for that. Or was that snared silk? Is there a comment telling me which one's which? Ending B is data mined and not currently obtainable. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? So wait, how many? 5? This has 6 endings. Oh, well, the 6th one is Mr. Mushroom. But, what? Hold on. Hang on. Honestly, I should put backdrop in front of this so I can disable the backdrop and go to the display capture when it's ready. All of these are how to get the endings. All right, let's see if this one has. Okay, these are all named properly. All you're hearing is the one we've already seen. Give me a moment. I love this setup now. Hell yeah. Okay. That's why you do things when you have nobody watching. Nobody else watching, let's say. Okay, so this is the one we already had. I can actually kind of sprint forward through it, because... So this next one is Twisted Child. Yeah, if you beat it with the Cursed Crest. That's what it looks like to heal with with the Witch's Crest, once you can't heal. But the curse is taking hold. And you become the cursed wood from that area of Blight. I almost call it Blight Town. Bilewater. Oh, and the curse is breaking out to spread. Oh, the cursed child, I get it! Ugh, that's bad. So is this the data mine thing? I didn't even turn on my fucking light. Okay, so this is the alternative ending. That was data mined, by the way. Okay, so... Oh, so I actually did get it. I did get 3 endings. I did get this one. This is how you unlock. It's an ending. Heavy quotes. I think it's ridiculous to call that event. I do agree with the tone that they gave here. So the Twisted Child was Dark Mirror corrupted. Yeah, that makes sense. Tragic Void and actually creating that as an ending. I just I don't agree. That's not an ending because she would never allow that to continue. Well, also, but like, I guess you could argue that that's her allowing the Hollow Knight to take it, but also is that better? Well, no, because it's the strands. So it's the influence of Grandmother Silk and Lace is real fucked up at that point. Yeah, yeah, so tragic, yeah. So yeah, you fight Lace, and as the fight goes on, you're knocking more of the void off of her as you attack her. It's our boy! So the flash of the Shade Lord is that Godhome is canon. Okay. Because without the power of the Godhome items and stuff, there's no way he controls the void like that. He was still a creature of the void before that. It's not the Shade. So I thought when I first heard it, she was breaking down crying here. I think it is still like kind of like the disbelief laugh cry, I think is the act. Because whenever she's laughing at you throughout the game, it's to mock you and very forced. And it laughs like that one guy from One Piece that gets memed on like the So like that's I think also her first genuine like laugh of joy throughout the entire events, which is cool that it's when you finally save her, she's free to do what she wants, and she just goes, has that moment where she can't believe she got it. Wait, this has an additional ending that's not listed here. I'll look that up after the passing of the age. It's the same thing. Maybe I should put that function on a button on the Stream Deck. That seems like a good idea. I'm going to do that later. Okay, so we're gonna look up snared silk. Epilogue? Understand how get that? Hold on, let me read this a little bit. Complete all great wishes, survive sister's trial, defeat. Oh, no, no, no. First unlock, do all that, defeat the lost place. Complete the purity quest line. Complete epilogue confirming Hornet's irreversible descent into the. It's not snared silk. Happens if you win while cursed.
Welcome everyone, my name is Spa.
Nope. So snared silk is how you unlock. Choose forfeit. That was the sister's trial. What was that? I don't even remember what they're talking about. What the fuck is the sister's trial? Oh, wait, is that the curse? Fully consumed. Silk Song and Embrace the Void? Wait, no. So is this. So Embrace the Void is just like Hollow Knight 1, the Weaver Queen. Yeah, this is the only article that says anything about this other ending of the Void epilogue of Snared Silk. We have to do this whole other quest. Maybe I'll search the Purity quest line. Silk Song Act 4, what the fuck you mean? I'm not going back. This is too good of a server den. Tail stack. Okay, I did that whole quest line. Cool. Yeah, I don't know what they're on about. I even killed Corrupted Phobio, which was cool. That was cool. Both endings.
Now. Menaso?
Oh, that's just the ending of that curse. Oh, fucking goddamn clickbait. Yeah, I think this might just be bullshit. So there isn't another ending. So I can just close that up. Practice sword mobility for mid-late game traversal. I don't agree. You don't need that for anything other than required. Yeah, I would say the true ending is the Sister of the Void, the one where you're helped out by the Shade Lord. The knight comes back as the Shade Lord and says, "No, we're not killing. We're not. I'm not allowing anyone to." Yeah, Lost Lace was a great last boss. I really enjoyed that. Okay. So now that I've uninstalled Silksong already, I'm thinking the next few games in no particular order other than the last one's last for sure. Tomorrow, the next few times I stream, I will be playing the Neverway Prologue. I want to know about what that game's about. It seems kind of like a half and half Stardew Valley, and then when you go to bed, it becomes like an isometric or eldritch horror story along with it. And it looks really interesting. Here, I'll look at the store page real quick since I'm talking about it. It really feels like the pixel artist from Celeste is really flexing their muscles on some of these cutscenes and this art. It looks so good, and it looks like it's gonna fuck with me a little bit, and I'm pretty excited for that. I'm going to, yeah, maybe I should put the cover on before I tell on myself. It was. I'm gonna let it cook. This game had 5,000 reviews before it had got no, or was it 500? Either way, it had 500 reviews before it got a negative review. It was 100% for the first 500 plus reviews. Yeah. Yeah, it is the Silksong DLC. So I'm going to play that as well in the next few days. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got to put the backdrop up. But Silksong, I just went through all the endings of Hollow Knight and Silksong. I got the canon ending, which I thought was fun. It was really good. I loved the last boss. It took me something like 35 minutes, so it's challenging, but not like it's not Ratan. What was the other game I'm gonna play soon? Shit. That's why you have a cover, so you can just look at your own shit. What was the other one I wanted to play? Oh yeah.
Hey, you.
Dear employees, we have exciting news.
Strict labor laws like minimum wage and paid time off have given us the opportunity to grow shareholder value elsewhere. So we're gearing up for our new initiative, Foreign Manufacturing. Fight for our corporate future across offshore locales. Deliver the sacred teachings of capitalism to untapped markets and future underpaid populations. These foreign endeavors will include professional developments in highly demanded tool sets, such as Kung Fu, the ways of the blade, theft, sports fan colonization, and stepping over your colleagues on the path of personal and professional growth. Those who excel in these new endeavors will treat the locals to cutting-edge machinery with guidance from the new master.
I hate Tuesdays!
I hope they don't die before passing on our coveted and proprietary information. Continue to thrive in this new foreign manufacturing role, and you never know where it'll take you.
So I played this on stream when I'm not gonna go through all the videos. I played this when it first came out on beta, and I had a great time. Where it's every time you get a new move, you don't get to position it in your combo. You're just mashing the button in order what you unlocked over and over again, and you just keep going through your list of attacks as you play a stick death game. So it seems like it's very fun. It's very silly. It's good for 1, maybe 2 streams. So after all those, I would choose between Forgive Me, Father, just to get done with it, and then maybe like Resident Evil Village. If we get that far, not sure. I just don't know exactly what I want to. I don't know if I'm gonna play Village on stream, but I'll definitely get to Witchfire. It depends how much time I have before September. Oh wait, no, that's 2024. So when are they actually full releasing? July 2026. They are 85% content complete and have released 7 major content updates during early access, with plans to launch 1.0 in late Q4. So end of the year. I'll probably end up getting through Village and Forgive Me, Father, and then going to Witchfire and just playing that more. I think. I want to do Forgive Me, Father, just so then I'm on my last Doom clone style game, and I can look at maybe getting Forgive Me, Father too. I've heard Forgive Me, Father 1 is like it starts strong and then gets very just weaker and weaker as it goes. We'll see. I mean, if I don't like it, I don't have to beat it, and then I don't have to buy the second one. But yeah, those are my plans going forward. But yeah, Silk Song was good. Like overrated, but good. There was no way they were ever going to respond to the hype. There's just no way. No one was going to be able to do that. Yeah, let's go display capture just off. Yeah, so I kind of want to do like 1 drop of Helldivers before I go. I just want to do something random for like 30 to 45 minutes. It's like that, or like a Slay the Spire 2 run maybe, but like even that, like, yeah, maybe I'll run 1 Helldivers mission and call it good. Changing the category. Helldivers 1 has literally 2 viewers. I guarantee you that is 2 streamers counted as viewing their own stream. Because that came out in... Oh god, I gotta look now. I need to know. Helldivers. It came out in 2015. That game is now 11 years old and has a sequel that is just better. It is just better. Yeah, so we're hitting the point where I'm just gonna run 90 seconds of ads. While this loads, I go to the bathroom and probably get another drink. I'll be back. Load. Oh, I have a button for this. I don't even need this. So let's get that ad going.
Super Earth, our home. Prosperity. Liberty. Hi there. Democracy. Our way of life. Oh, hello. But freedom doesn't come free. No! Sweet liberty! No! Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Oh, that's right. I need to load up
Join
a couple of things.
the Hell.
I am now running 3 programs through Steam. Woohoo! Helldivers. Okay. Should be good. Then there we go. Sick. God, I love it. I will say about Silk Song that it does feel like it complicated on the formula in a good way. I didn't like how much traversal there was. I thought there was a lot more opportunities for good bosses. But much like the first game, it did really only get better. Like I was, and I feel like I only dreaded the Citadel because I thought they were going to continue on the trend from Act 1 of things only getting harder. But I think that's why it was Act 1 to Act 2, was that we were at the worst it was going to get, and you just got to get there now.
Your fellow Helldivers rage against the enemy's tyranny.
What's the MO? Okay, it's done, apparently. So for example, like, I beat
Every
a lot of the
system will soon
traversal.
exult in the glory of managed democracy.
Okay. Beating a lot of the traversal. Oh. The terminated control system construction began on final barrier planets. Permanent and total enclosure of the terminate is within reach. Fierce terminated assaults are... Yeah, okay. So it's TCS defense missions. Is that what I'm getting? Oh, we're losing that. Like, no, that's lost. I want to fight bugs at the moment. Wait, I can go to Cyberstan? No. No, these are red, right. I gotta go, like, Aurora Bay from the Jet Brigade. Very high. You are not going through here. You're not getting to Cyberstan. This isn't even, high. Yeah, you're not doing that. I liked that there were different... Did I beat Phobia with the Hunter's Crest? I can't remember. But there's different strategies for different enemies in that game. I thought that was very fun. I really just don't want to play the terminated control missions with the people who are just... I mean, bug divers and drivers are the ones that are most erratic in quality. They're either, like, the most efficient, crazy good people you've ever played with, or may as well just do a 3v whatever, and it's probably better.
The freedom of the galaxy remains in.
So normal bugs. All right. Let me load up.
The bridge is yours, Helldiver.
My Best. But yeah, I liked that the Hunter Crest was good against Phobio. I liked that the Wanderer Crest was very good against faster bosses, and basically any and all traversal. The Architect Crest was awesome. It was very, very good. I don't really want to do gas this time. like Speedster, I'm gonna do with Rose. Yeah, maybe I should stick to my bread and butter while we're doing post Silk Song. So I liked the difference in play styles. I liked the like there were definitely some great ideas for bosses in Silk Song. There just wasn't quite enough to fill the map they wanted to make, and that was the problem. So like it's hard for me to dock a lot off of that. I think it's fine for the most part. It did get kind of dry for longer sections of time, and there's way too much backtracking. Holy shit. What was the other stuff I usually run the show? So too much backtracking for sure, and it wasn't really interesting because a lot of it was like, for instance, the woods to the west of Bellheart were kind of boring. The
orbit synchronized
way to the far fields was very flat. The way, like, Blasted Sands was interesting for the jumping, and the way that everything was a little more aggressive. The Citadel itself was fine. I bet it's hard to balance out, like, actual challenge rating for things like a Metroidvania where you're backtracking 7,000 times. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember Hollow Knight having that much running around, but I do think there was quite a bit. But I think also they included, oh god, things changing more gradually. So there was more to discover as things were remaking themselves. So it felt more like a natural progression rather than one big moment where sometimes certain things are tougher and deal void. So it felt more like a natural progression that grew as you grew as a player. Whereas Silk Song, I guess it was kind of a DLC. I understand where they were coming from on that one. Act 3 was fine, I guess. I don't know. It didn't inspire me the same way, like, I'm still thinking about builds in... Oh, hi, big guy. Like, I'm still thinking about builds in Baldur's Gate 3 and the differences between each fight being so drastic. Lost Lace was a good fight and it was fun, but it's not like it's a complete reinvention the same way you can get from these other games I've been playing recently.
Requesting orbital. Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area. Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. Requesting air support.
I did like the little Easter egg in the true ending there, of them telling you what's actually canon in the first game. That was good. I guess involving the player's choices into the final ending was a good... A lot of the narrative choices and the aesthetic choices were top-notch in that game, actually, in Silk Song.
Objective located. Southeast,
There's a lot of them. I know we're overdue for a bug breach. So I'm locking in so we don't get that.
I'm on it.
I think he's stuck. I don't think we really need to pay attention to him. At least not until the objective's done.
I'm on it. Aiming at an eagle. Mag's empty.
Let me lock in for a moment here.
Permanent hive structure destroyed. Requesting orbital. Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area. Got a sample. I'm on it.
That's what the MG's good at. Damn. Where's that other turn thing? 1, 2, 3. They're all good.
Enemy. Reloading.
I couldn't even swap to the autocannon. There was so many.
Engaging terminal.
Oh, bug breach detected. We're good.
You will never destroy us.
I couldn't get over the barrier in time. I shouldn't have tried to reload there. That was dumb. I need to go to the west. Just give myself a little space.
Deploying reinforcements. One step closer to mission completion.
Oh god, it's all still up there. I love the stagger on the scum. No!
Requesting air support. Reloading. Orbital inbound. Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area. Enemy tactical asset with
Okay. And somebody found the stalker lair. Double trouble, good. Okay. Really, I don't think there was too much in missed opportunities for Silk Song. I just don't think that
structure destroyed.
it needed that much space. That's really it.
Sending in an eagle.
I need to reload so bad.
Calling in reinforcements.
That's probably bad. Okay. I was confused, I guess. 37 frames is probably bad, too. Oof. I guess that, like, this is one of the sides of the war that has the most pixels in it. The most things to keep track of. I did not realize that thing explodes on contact. I'm glad I didn't have to find that one out on my own. Really, dude?
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. Joining the fray. Requesting advanced weaponry.
I haven't really called many Eagles in. They've really got the heavies kind of covered. We'll see if that continues. But also with this build, like, I got so much for, like, autocannon for stun and stuff. There's more haze here than I'm used to seeing on a normal basis, too. Oh god, he caught it! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Oh, that's even worse.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
That's called democracy.
To whom it may concern!
Reloading. Freedom forever.
I was kind of halfway hoping to get close enough to do another... another Gatling barrage. Why was I not shooting the first 3 times I clicked thing? I gotta get out of this spot.
Orbital inbound.
So by keeping that barrage on me, I don't think that they had to deal with any of it. I missed!
Sending in an eagle.
That's not good.
Requesting air support.
Alright, that's -1. I do need to get the next one to go. That's bad. That's extremely bad.
Sending in an eagle. Reloading.
Oh, God, he got fast. I thought I had my pistol out. supplies soon. I did also enjoy in Silksong that the change in storytelling, that it's not about your destiny, that you will clean someone else's mess. You made the mess yourself. It's like Destiny, but like by your own choice, you did something and now you gotta clean up in Act 3. I like that idea too as a storytelling mechanic. God, more?
You will never destroy our way of life!
Did I get it? It did. Cool. I can just chase my friends too. I have a little bit of autocannon left that should last me. Nobody needs anything. I was kind of hoping they would have dropped supplies by now. Thinking about whether I want to turn and face, or they seem like they got it. They're not really acting up too much. So I just need to run away to not keep giving them things to worry about. I don't know if that's a point of interest. I don't think that's even necessary too much.
Never mind. Objective located, northeast.
Alright, we went either way.
Triumph over tyranny once more. The extraction shuttle awaits your request.
I'm gonna get to extract, drop a supply, and
Calling down supplies.
honestly, I could use one of those right now. I'm all set now. I'm maxed out. Maybe I could just do Overwatch with the autocannon. Just range, just blast at people. That worked out pretty good. I think they've got that. I'm gonna come back here. It sounds like there's more things going on.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Watching orbital.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
Watching air support. Fire in the hole.
Hey, nobody died. Nobody on the human side died. That's a W. Oh, let's back off. We're backing up. Someone decided they were done. I'm not host, so I can't make the decision, but I do kind of want to send it.
Orbital inbound.
Just really give them the worst first impression.
Throwing grenade. Fire in the hole.
So long as we're controlling the spawn here, this is actually pretty ideal. They're all going to come from one direction. Oh, let's back up.
Reloading. Rare sample collected.
Alright, this one was pretty... This was just kind of a milk run. I don't really have anything big to throw down, so I guess we're just good.
T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Wait, liberty, my arm! I'll take it. 50 meters.
Oh god, it's a war zone.
Requesting air support.
What? Maybe I hit my head? Blunt force trauma?
Reinforcements have been launched.
Oh hey, that's the skin I used too.
We have landed. Reloading. Reloading.
16 seconds.
Orbital inbound.
I was waiting. I thought that was a thermite. Apparently that was just collision. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Sending in an eagle.
I think one of those actually direct hit him.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Reporting to the front. My flights are super.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in
All right,
20 seconds.
we win.
Budget depleted.
Super Earth victory. Oh man, I pretty cool shit. I put my arms up.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
That's what you get when you don't put on any deodorant and you don't shower for like while you're sweating for almost 24 hours. Oh
You
my
have
god.
proven beyond doubt the mettle of the Hell Diver.
Well, I do still need to shave today, so I think after this completes, we'll call that good. I will shave, shower, and feel like a new man, and immediately start sweating and feel gross again. But we beat Silk Song. I get to play whatever else I want, and maybe start recording, which is a little daunting. I'm gonna have to start doing at least a little bit of editing. I think I'm gonna start a little smaller than I did last time because I overwhelmed myself, and this time we're just gonna cut a few things and send them. You know, maybe if we get a funny cut here or there, whatever. I'm not making animations. I'm not making custom stuff. It takes too much time. Yeah. So we'll see what I do. But tomorrow, I don't know what I'll be doing. It's probably either I'm gonna let you cook, or what was the other short one? Oh yeah, Stick It to the Stick Man is actually probably most likely. I've been looking at that game for a long time. I did okay on kills. I was killing for pretty consistently, but I know one of these guys had just an absolute, like the napalm barrages do so much work. Because like you don't see how much they get from like the smallest little gas bugs coming out. There's like 5 in a single breakout of bugs in a bug breach. They probably got 50 or 60 every time they hit through it at least. My build is more about surviving and making sure heavies never get anywhere. But either way, I hope y'all had fun. I know I did. I'll see you back here tomorrow or the next day. Probably tomorrow. All I gotta do is live. Yeah, we'll see. I'll see y'all on the next one. And not Silk Song.